is Nigeria Info.
Nigeria Info.
This is Nigeria Info.
exclusive confession is. And you know what they say when you are about to share something real deep? It says, it goes this way. It says, what happens with us stays with us. So, which means that whatever it is you share is taken seriously and is kept within us. All right. So at this time, I would be requiring you to talk to me, talk to Abuja, and share whatever it is that is bothering you. Advice, insights, and all. You know what they say? They say two good heads. Now, there's an addition of it, good, but two heads are better than one. And if we have to put emphasis on it, two good heads are better than one. So for you to feel better, to help you sort out whatever situation it is, talk to us. And questions you got to say. So welcome.
Thank you.
Let's do this.
Your number one talk, news, and sports station.
Bothering you, or those personal dilemmas and issues that you'd love us to lay bare on the show today, to have persons give some advice, give you better perspectives and the guidelines that you need at this time, well, feel free to do so. The numbers to do that remain 0700 951 0000, 0809 597 4869. That is if you choose to call. And then for messages, to send it as a message is 0809 993 0137. Again, 0809 993 0137. So we already have a confession, as this person has sent it several times, and we greet you. Well, there's an anonymous person who's asking, how do I handle someone that naturally keeps malice without any reason and can just wake up and decide not to talk or associate with anyone for weeks and comes back again pretending like nothing happened and wants to mingle? How can I stay in peace with such a person? I'll run it again. Good day, Maz. I'm sure that means amazing and fortune. And it says, please, how do I handle someone that is naturally prone to keeping malice without any reason, can just wake up and decide not to talk or associate with anyone for several weeks, and then come back pretending like nothing happened and would want to mingle? How can one, or how do I stay in peace with that person? So yes, that's the question you're asking, and you would want Abuja and everyone listening to share or, you know, make contributions to that. I'm wondering if Fortune would want to at some point. But if you do, let me know.
Yeah, I think you should communicate with the person. Tell the person how you feel about their behavior. And from there, you can, you know, make your decision. Just talk to the person.
You make it seem it's like it's that simple. Let me now put you on the spot.
Okay.
Is it that simple? Like when someone exhibits that sort of pattern, do you think it's that simple to sort it out?
Hi, Miss Amazing. I don't like it when today we are good, tomorrow you feel you just, you know, you're on your own. I don't feel good about it. This is how I feel. Is it bad? Is it not simple?
Okay, you said it right.
Yes.
And have you wondered how I'm going to take it if that's a pattern with me? That's why I asked if it's that simple. I'm just saying. I'm not saying it cannot be that simple. But when someone or when people have a behavioral pattern and you just go meet them and say, oh, you know what? I'm not comfortable with how you act, or I'm not comfortable with this behavior you display constantly, do we just think that they would just...
Or you can start by caring. Are you okay? Are you good? Then you communicate. If I were in her shoes, that's what I would do. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So, Abuja, that's something to ponder on. And yes, there was a confession we missed last week that I promised that I was going to bring it up on the show today. So I'm going to need a moment to look for it. And yes, I think I have. So, yeah. Okay, it was actually on Wednesday, and this one goes this way. It says, please, I need an advice to navigate through things. I'm not accusing my wife of anything, but whenever I want to do anything that will help me or my family, be it paying examination fees, property or development, when I discuss it with her and we agree to plan to do it, I find it difficult for me to accomplish it or getting it done at all. But when I don't tell her in any way and take it up as a personal challenge, I see myself doing them successfully. And when I tell her after accomplishing it, she's really not happy about it, which I know it's good to plan with our partner. But most times we discuss on these things, but I don't give her the mind that I'm going to do them or I have plans of doing them. So when I accomplish them or about doing them, I let her know. If she wants to get angry, I will tell her that we discussed it before now, so she's aware of it. And now, please, what do I do? Am I to relax when I share my plans with my wife? And what do I tell or make her, or what do I do or tell her to make her, and what do I tell? What do I do or tell to make her feel safe and okay by my choices on how I handle things? So I think I need to run that again. Well, the confession goes this way. Please, I need an advice on how to navigate a certain thing that goes on. I am not accusing my wife on anything, but I've noticed that whenever I want to do something that would help me or my family, whether it's payment for a fee, property or development, whenever I discuss it with her and we seem to have an agreement on it, I end up finding it difficult to accomplish it or getting it done at all. But when I don't tell her, on the other hand, when I don't tell her about it at all and take it as a personal responsibility, I see myself doing them successfully. And then when I tell her afterwards, after accomplishing it, she's very unhappy about it. Though I know it's good to plan with your partner, but most times we discuss on these things, but I end up not giving her the mind that I'm going to do them in order not to have it be a failure or that I have plans. And when I accomplish or I'm about doing them and then tell her, and then she tries to react, I tell her that we had discussed it before now, just that she's not aware of it. So please, what do I do? Do I relax on plans that I share with my wife? And what can I do or tell her to make her feel okay and safe by my choices and how I choose to handle them?
I have no comment on this.
Okay, it's quite a complicated one, honestly, and I also will say that I would also not speak about it, but also know that the therapy session happens on Wednesdays. So that is where the doctor of the house comes around, the psychological or, doctor or the advice or the counseling doctor, so that you don't go sharing medical problems, but he's one who's renowned in counseling around relationship and marriages. And then he comes in, that's Dr. Israel Oladipo. So look out for therapy session tomorrow afternoon by 2 p.m. To actually give more body or context to these confessions that you share today. So it's still Confession Tuesday. Keep them coming. I have this one saying, I've just started working as an intern for a month now, And I just don't think they trust me enough to give me jobs that I feel I can learn from. Am I getting ahead of myself, or should I keep waiting and trusting? Again, an anonymous person sends this message saying, I just started working as an intern for a month, and I just don't think they trust me enough to give me jobs that I feel will actually help me learn from. Is this me going ahead of myself, or should I keep waiting and trusting their process? That's coming from you. Okay, I have another one saying, hi. Since my wife delivered our first child 3 weeks ago, she's been acting up. She now talks to me carelessly and doesn't really care about me anymore. Note, I've done nothing wrong to her. Or should I start negotiating for a second wife? No. Let's not do this. No. Have you not heard of postpartum depression? I'm sorry. I just couldn't control it. 3 weeks and you're thinking of a second wife. Really?
Already.
Have you not heard of post-delivery depression? So in case that grammar I spoke before is not understandable, but don't you know that women go through postpartum depression? PTD. Mr. Husband, you're lucky you didn't give me your name. If she talks to you some type of way, try to understand where it's coming from. And don't conclude that she doesn't care about you. Don't negotiate. Don't. You're negotiating for a second wife. Really? What if that one too gets pregnant and gives birth, and from acting some type of way, she actually fights you? Trust me, PTD is no joke. So please, in case you don't know about it, seek for advice about it. I'm speaking about this now because I know a lot of women are going through this. So please, show empathy and kindness to this woman, please. Don't start talking about having a second wife. I beg you. Whoever you are who sent this confession to me, I will appreciate it. Okay. So moving on, I have another message coming in that says, my advice is to address the issue directly. You know what? Fortune, just take over.
Okay, so this message says, my advice is to address the issue directly. Call the person and have an open conversation about their habits of disappearing for months and then reappearing as if nothing happened. A friend,
They're not disappearing. They are keeping malice. They are not
yeah.
disappearing. Let's understand that.
All right. A friendship shouldn't be placed on hold at one person's convenience. Express your concerns, explain why the behavior is unacceptable, and give them an opportunity to explain themselves. You may discover there are reasons behind their actions that you were unaware of.
Okay. Thank you very much for that one. Did
you.
the person leave a name?
No.
Okay. Okay, still Confession Tuesday, and I'm moving to this one saying, honestly, the same thing I'm experiencing too. Anytime I tell or inform my wife about my plans, it collapses, and I experience bad luck anytime I inform her about my plans. Fortune, hold me. Hold me.
I'm holding you.
What are these men trying to say or imply?
That's too much.
I'm not taking a stand anyway, but I'm just finding it a bit a concern that it now seems that things go wrong when men tell their wives their plans. And I'm like, is that even something to think of? It's okay. I have another confession. I really need to edit this. And, well, it's a husband, a concerned husband that says, my wife never asks, wakes me up, or reaches out to me for intimacy. And when I ask her why she didn't wake me up, she tells me it's my duty, not hers.
you say something about the man that say he wants to go and marry, that her wife gave birth 3 weeks ago. Please, I want to let you know that sometimes women enter depression. Honestly, especially when they put to bed. Some will put to bed and start doing like a mad woman. I saw one. I know one close to me. After the woman put to bed the last 5 child of the husband, she starts misbehaving. She will enter Okada. She will not pay. She will go there and be quarreling with Okada. She will enter other people's house, talking, things that. But at the end of the day, they took her to one hospital in Gwarimpa. That hospital, the doctor start treating this woman. If you see this woman now, you will not know. The sense have come back. So please, going to marry another one is causing more trouble. Please, love your wife, or you take him to hospital. Doctor will check in. I forgot the name of that hospital in Gwarimpa. This doctor treat this woman. Up to now, he will not notice anything. Thank you and God bless you. Radio Info.
See something, say something. This is for you. Thank you. But then I did also need to give a shout out to the husband who shared that concern. Sorry if we came off a bit harsh. What you say? Sorry.
Sorry.
Sorry if we came off harsh, but he's responded saying thank you for the enlightenment. Honestly, I was not aware of it till now. I have even called her to make her happy after your advice. I will care for her henceforth. She changed totally, and I was surprised. Yay!
We're happy.
So you see, a little trick I'll drop here, and this is me not being, I'm no expert, but you see the female gender, including this one sitting beside me, and myself too, and every other person. I'm just saying. Sometimes when it feels we come with a lot of action, we come with a lot of drama, and we come with a lot of volcanic vibes. Sometimes all we just need from you is to hear what we're not saying and be our quiet stream. Something calm, something relaxing, something peaceful. Pocha, am I speaking a relatable language?
Yes, you are.
Mm-hmm. So yes. So try that, okay? Not just for this husband, for every man who seems to be having, because I'm seeing another one saying, women these days, I don't understand them. It's as if this second wife is an alternative to consider, but I'm afraid that I'll enter from frying pan to fire. Actually, you will.
Oh.
You will. And he's saying, please pray for me. Because
Pray for me, amazing.
Please pray for I was trying. Pray for me, amazing, because just because she's not yet pregnant, I have not been able to rest. Men, let's be calm. Okay? Men, be calm. Just be kind. Be calm, be kind. I know you're also humans, and it could be quite a handful, but be kind. You see, this womanhood we're doing, it's not for the feeble-hearted. Even both of us seated here. I know what I'm saying. I know what I'm talking about. Sometimes you wake up and your body, your mind, everything has a mind of its own. And you just can't control it. How you talk, how you feel, how you behave, everything. So please, I will appeal that sometimes when we display all those action scenes and dramas, try to imagine or understand or remember what I'm just saying now, that sometimes we have our moments. We have our excesses, and sometimes it's not intentional. It's just how we are made. Our hormones, the experiences we go through, and just us being women. So please, moments like that, rather than reacting and looking for a way out, and see, no shades right now. Why do our men always want to jump out when there's a bit of heat? What happened to those our knight in shiny armors? What happened to where has the armors gone to? Yes, please bring back our shiny armors. So please, I understand. We're all humans and sometimes these things, knocks us out. But I would appeal that when we experience the female gender issues that seems overwhelming, let's be kind and calm and try to understand where it's coming from before we want to bounce out. Okay? All right, keep the confessions coming. I'm loving it today. It's a very interesting one. Thank you very much. Chimezie from Gwagwalada, I have yours saying, well, some people have many things. If I tell my arrangements, things don't... Okay, let me take that again. Future and amazing, or fortune and amazing. Good afternoon again. Well, some people have many things. If I tell my arrangements, things don't end well. So now I learn to keep her behind the scene until things work out. We really need to talk about this on therapy session tomorrow. Because if there is some sort of belief that when you share your personal plans or something that is important to you with your female partner and it doesn't go well afterwards, then that's a concern. And I'm wondering, is it just our imagination or is it really that bad? But fortune, really, I'm going to rope you in now a bit. Hearing some men on the confession today saying that, hey, when I tell my wife things, it ends up not working or going bad. What comes to mind and how does that even make you feel?
I feel it's just mind games because I can't even come to think of my husband telling me something and it doesn't work well for him. If I get to hear that from him, I'll start feeling like the problem. So I personally, I feel like it's their head playing with them. It's not sounding right. That shouldn't be happening.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So many messages. Where are the calls? I would love to hear from you, either your confessions or reactions to the confessions that have been shared so far. 0700-951-0000, 0809-597-4869, and WhatsApp is still there as well, 0809-993-0137. It's exclusive confession for Tuesday with Amazing and Fortune, and we just want to hear all that's going on with you in your mind and whatever dilemma, complications that you'd love to get extra or other perspective to it. Okay, a call has come in. Good afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon.
Welcome.
I greet all of you in the studio.
We greet you right back.
All right. I want to, although my confession today is, I want to ask before I even make confession. Now, why is it that after a while, instead of the love to become strengthened, it starts diminishing, either from the wife or from the husband? Because why I'm saying this is, I'm empirical about this because I've been married for 21 good years. And every day I keep loving my wife. I want the love to be strengthened. At times, when I have issues on ground, maybe what I want to establish, a business and all that, I started working towards. And this thing is today.
Hello, we lost you for a while. So could you take back what you were saying a few seconds ago so we can hear you properly?
Okay, I said, when you have plans on ground, maybe for establishment that could help the family to grow, and the moment your wife perceives money in your hand, she now started rolling another different thing that we wave that money away partly, that you will not be able to achieve that in that particular time fully. Then on the another thing again, will start loving her, and then at night, drawing close to you becomes an issue. And instead of going to church, prayer houses become the order of the day. So what is the root cause of all these things? Could it be where she's going for prayer, that she's being told that it should not come near the husband, or her own personal habit that she's just cultivating to avoid you?
Oh, okay. Hello, sir. Hello. Can I come in now?
Yes.
The
Yes,
second
you can.
part of your confession, I was quite lost in it. I understand the part about, you share plans with her when there seems to be money, she comes with
Yes,
divergent plans. But the other part about drawing close and the church or going for prayers, could you take that again? Let me properly understand where you're coming from, please.
No, what I'm saying is, initially, the love aspect was strong, and after a while, she started drawing back. And instead of praying in the house with you as a family, she would rather go to prayer places where she mingle with other people, prayer house where prophetic words will come and all of that, prophecy and all of that. And then you will see that the love, the strength of the love between you and her started drawing back. It's not as strong as before, but from you, the husband, the love is 100%, but from her, it started going for like drawing back like 40-30%. And instead of going to church, she prefer to go to prayer house and skip Sunday prayer, that she should go in going in your company to go and worship your God. She will not go with you. She will rather go all alone to prayer places. So what could mitigate all these things? Because I don't want to do a thing that they will say maybe you are offending God or whatever. I don't hate prayers. The Bible admonishes us to pray without ceasing. But when the prayer is no longer helpful in the family, rather than causing destruction, because instead of her solely to do her own prayer and back and change her attitude, is it not better to work with you so that both of you can plan together? Because when you are planning your own, she's planning her own. And making plans for her to succeed, she would rather look for money out of that thing that you want to establish to use for other things of her own privately. I don't understand.
Okay. Thank you very much for
So,
sharing.
One need help. That's why you are here for us.
Okay. I acknowledge. Thank you very much. Well, anyway, I may not be able to help with this. I'm not a counselor. I'm just the middleman in this. So, you know what? Well, the callers, you can say something about this, or we can move it to the therapy session tomorrow. That's a promise. I find the this confession it hits deep. It hits really deep.
Intense.
Yeah, so it hits deep, so I wouldn't be speaking about it. So if you just be a bit patient tomorrow, we'll try to take it up on the therapy session by 2 p.m. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, amazing
Welcome, sir.
and fortune.
Sir, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, ma. The questions are really amazing.
I understand.
But quite frankly, some of these issues they border on esoteric. You having a discussion with your wife to do something, and then that thing fails. First time, second time, third time. It has gone beyond a coincidence. Or your wife is going somewhere to pray, and then you are working at cross purposes. I think first and foremost, before your counselor comes tomorrow, I think the man needs to withdraw, and I'm not saying leave the family, I'm not saying leave the woman, but I think he can have some private moment with his creator. I mean, you need to go back and speak to God and say, what is happening in my family? I mean, traditionally, whether Christian, whether Muslim, whether African traditional religion, the man is a priest in the house. And human beings are not ordinary creation. They are spiritual beings. So when you are seeing things that are physically difficult to explain, I think the first thing to do is to withdraw, have an introspection, have your own quiet moments, and ask your creator what exactly is happening. It will take a little bit of time for you to discover the answer, but I think that's the first step. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much. All right. Quite some confessions today. Well, thank you, Abuja, for feeling comfortable to share all that with us. Well, we may not be able to go any further because we'll have to wrap up the show real soon, but it is a promise. I and Fortune, we are documenting everything that you have shared with us on the Confession Tuesday. It is a promise. So just be patient. Tomorrow by 2 p.m., the Dr. Israel Oladipo will be speaking on that. Okay, so I'm just going to acknowledge responses, but the confessions you shared, as messages, we'll be sending it or we'll be documenting it for tomorrow by 2. We'll start early so that we'll be able to address all of this. I have this message saying you guys are doing a great job. I just want to add that relationships are sustained by express communication of expectations. I appeal to our women to learn how to express themselves more as adults. It goes a long way helping your partner meet your needs and expectations adequately. Remember, he's neither a mind reader or a clairvoyant. And that was the perfect time Somi strolls into the studio with Gabriel. Man, no, it's not a matter of how you. We have a major issue. They say when they tell women, your partners, female partners, your plans, that things crash. Is it true? I'm on in Mike.
A lot of people.
Mike is on in. Yes.
What's going on here?
Wait,
yes,
are we talking about females, like random females?
No, husbands are sharing that when they share things with their wives, their plans, projects, that for some weird reasons, it goes bad.
Please.
So first, Gabriel, is it true?
If I'm going to be mischievous.
No, don't be mischievous.
If I'm going to be mischievous, I would have asked that. I have no vex. So, what would it on that kind of thing? Where you go marry from?
Oh my God.
I'm sorry.
Turn off his mic.
I'm sorry. Wait, hold on. For me, that's not the case. In fact, I have absolute peace of mind when I share
your plans,
like deepest of plans, right? Top secrets. Not secrets. I mean, that semantics doesn't cut it. When I have something I want to do, and I carry my spouse along, it's absolute peace of mind, especially when I have a buy-in. Now, that's not to say that men who do that are weak. I think it's just about perspective, how you see life. For me, being my significant other is very important to me. And so having that, we're working together, we pray together about, you should try it. I recommend.
Okay.
You guys agree on something, you pray about it together, you're discussing it, it doesn't go right, you cry together, literally, and even, figuratively. I highly recommend. Highly. Okay. It gives you peace of mind. It allows you to, as a man, you have clear head, that, okay, you are pushing outside on behalf of the family, not just you doing your own thing. So, what I said earlier, please scratch that. That was on a lighter note.
Okay.
Right, but, at the end of the day, everybody, because it depends on who the partner is.
Tissues, please. Tissues, please.
Some women are actually, and this is not even me dissing, right? Yeah. Some women are actually not very good managers of information. And this is me speaking as a man. So women are not good managers of information.
Confession has entered part 2. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Wow, okay, nice one. So it depends on who the woman is.
Okay.
If you share, let's say, for example, you guys are supposed to do something, you stock up the house like 100K, for example, and the guy gets some 1 or 2 plans, some 1 or 2 deals to clock. I say, guy, make I use 50K, settle 1 or 2 people so that this deal can clock. And the woman doesn't some women are not very good. So it's sometimes a challenge for women. Like, you want to hoard the information because wait till they see, no be waiting you they see. You they think of how we go take chop for the month. I don't care.
No, beyond that part,
I care.
There's also the subtle spiritual tone they are saying. They just say the things don't work. I tell her. And
so let's go back to what Gabriel said in the beginning.
Spiritual.
Who did you marry? Because are we talking about?
You have a way of saying bad things in a nice way. The same thing I said. It sounded so sweet in the
No. But this is the real thing here. Who did you marry? Because if you're married to somebody, and see that thing about women being a bit somehow like true story. There are some things that my husband wants to do that he knows that if he tells me, I will pray against it.
Oh, dear Lord.
Yes, because I know and he knows that thing, as exciting as the results might want to sound, it is really not what we are supposed to be doing. So that kind of thing.
So it's even about context.
Exactly. There's context to it too. Exactly.
That kind of thing, he will hide it from me. But at the end of the day, he will come back and he will tell me, see this thing, see this thing.
That is exactly what happens to me too.
So there are some women that it's not about whether it's good or it's not good.
It just doesn't work.
You are not aligned properly in the first place.
Yeah, so it's a foundational issue.
Whatever you tell her, and I think it works both ways too.
Okay.
Whatever you tell her, whatever you tell her.
No, wait, why you say okay, like you want to wrap up the show? No,
You brought us in.
No. You see, people do 4 hours.
No, but you get what I'm saying.
You invite us to gist. You must finish this gist.
I am observing.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Professional time check.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Yes,
though?
I am.
It is not a wife thing alone. It is a husband thing as well. And the fundamental question is, who did you marry? And if you were not properly aligned with the person in the first place, or if you actually just got married, I shall realize that some of these things,
it's not working.
But it is actually an indictment on the man.
But
for a man to marry, amazing. For a man to marry a woman, that if you tell her stuff like your future plans, it is scatter. Because one of the things that we men they quick identify, the kind leg where the girl carry from dating. When we are dating, which kind leg? When I was dating my wife, I make 1 or 2 deals. Some money, we just started dating. You get better Lego. I literally, I told her.
You're trying to say that if a woman doesn't give you that it's a no-brainer.
No, that's not what I'm saying.
Is that what we're saying?
That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that any man that has that kind of challenge in marriage, what were you not paying attention when you guys were dating?
To whether she brings you good luck or not?
I don't know, but I'm just asking.
I would say yes, because whether you like it or not, it is a thing. It is a thing from the point when you are dating.
It's a thing that we cannot explain.
People who have at the point of dating said, "I will marry."
It's beyond what meets the eyes.
They will marry the person, maybe not necessarily because they like the person, but because of the favor and the luck that the person brings. There are people like that. It's a whole thing. So you should be able to spot it before you get married, I think is what I'll say.
Okay, I think it's a good place to say amen. Amen. Thank you. All right, it's time for me.
Like I should not have brought
I need to end service.
No, don't end service.
No, we're not doing Sunnyside Hard Facts. I'm signing out. My name is Amazing. Thank you very much. We'll continue on therapy session. You can join tomorrow if you guys still got burning opinions in your chests, okay?
So and Somi.
Of course.
Okay.
Of course.
I'll delegate Somi to represent Hard Facts.
It's 95.1 Nigeria Info Amazing signing out. Hard Facts is up next. Bye-bye. See you tomorrow.
This is Nigeria Info.
Nigeria Info.
This is Nigeria Info.
Not. Anything longer without charge is unlawful detention. This right is why arbitrary arrest, police pick and dump or hold people for weeks without trial are not just unfair, they are unconstitutional. And it is not just about big cases. Think about the small things, being able to move freely to work, school, or church. Liberty means you can't be restricted without legal reason. Of course, liberty is not absolute. If you commit a crime and a court says you should be jailed, that's legal. But what is not legal is for your freedom to depend on someone's mood, uniform, or position. So the next time you hear stories of unlawful detention, remember it's not just someone's wahala. It's a direct violation of one of the most important rights for you, the freedom to live your life without fear of being locked away unjustly. Because freedom is